Okay, we are live on the Power Chat series for the next tournament you're not going to want to miss. I have here the Forge Championships in Alabama with promoter. Joe, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Good. Okay, we are a month away, almost to the date. The
Yes.
countdown begins. How are you feeling for the Forge Championships?
Well, it's always like a grind when you're getting kind of close to it. The closer you get, you're kind of making sure you want everything in place. But I'm feeling pretty good, and I'm excited about this one coming up.
This is the third annual.
Actually, it's number 4.
Fourth annual.
Yeah,
Wow. Time flies.
it does.
Okay. So, one of the signature things is you have the sword grands, but we'll talk about some of those awards. Let's just cover the nitty gritty location, things like that. Homewood, Alabama. Tell me a little bit more about the area.
Oh, Homewood's fantastic. It's one of the most desirable places to live in Alabama. Great restaurants and shopping and food. It's kind of a destination to visit. So we're using the community center. So we're doing the West Homewood Athletic Community Center. We were there last year, um, and it's just a great venue. It's big. It's got a lot of room. I know some people complained about the air conditioning last time because it was a lot of bodies, but I think they got that covered.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, it's gonna be really nice. It's a 2-day event, so you'll be able to like get out and about and check things out.
Nice. Since it's a 2-day event, the host hotel or any hotel recommendations with block rates still available?
Actually, we are just about to post one of our block rates at a hotel that's like right around the corner from them. And I might have 2 hotels that might be available. So, yeah, if you guys be on the lookout on our Facebook page for more information about that coming up in the next couple days.
Great. Okay. And then for registration, QR code, obviously there, but Matt Action, in terms of registration, any important dates that people should know about?
Yeah, our price tiering, right? So if you register now, then you're gonna get the best rate. And then in July, or actually July 1, yeah, it's July 1, that's coming up real quick. It'll go up another tier. So yeah, and also any schools that are bringing a bunch of students or teams that need codes, I'm willing to give those out too, to give you guys a little discount for bringing a bunch of kids or a bunch of.
Cool. Yeah, yeah, it's always great when you see like those schools roll in with the van or you see a bunch of students supporting each other. What are you most excited about for the fourth year this year?
The what I love about all of our tournaments, it's just fun to host one. It's a lot of work, but the payoff is and the reward is just I'm so happy to see everybody. And so for me, I just look forward to just seeing all the competitors that I see at other ProMac tournaments or even some of the big NASCAR tournaments. But I just enjoy the camaraderie and the friendships that we've developed, and it's just a great way to like connect on that level.
Great, nice. And see, you as the promoter, taking pictures with the grands winners,
Yeah.
popping around. Tell me a little bit more. Is it going to be the same? I would assume it's the same because that's your brand now, the
Yeah.
swords, the grands.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll be doing swords again for grands this year,
Cool.
and yeah, I kind of like that idea, forge and just the idea of sword making, and so it just kind of fit real well, and I like doing a different sword for every year, so be looking forward to this one. I might shoot a snapshot of the Grands picture here in a couple weeks, and just got to get everybody pumped up for that. And also want to mention that winners of open rank sparring actually get the sword too, so it's not just a Grands prize. I'll give one to the winners of the open rank too.
Nice. I see he's also holding some cash in his hand too. There's cash prizes as well.
Oh yeah, as a ProMac promoter, we have to provide those awards for those grands. So if you're an adult, 18 plus, all those grands, they are winners. And like I said, uh, or actually, I don't know if we did talk about it, but adaptive grands, the
Mhm.
adults, we are giving cash prize for that too.
Yeah, that's awesome. Speaking of adaptive grants, in terms of some of the registration, it's that you have an announcement for that as well, just the adaptive division in general.
Yeah, so I decided to do just a flat rate. I just would love. It's a kind of a piece of my heart, I would say. I love adaptive, and I have students that are adaptive, and so I'm doing a flat rate, $65. We're doing forms and weapon, but we also included padded sword. So we're trying to expand that division a little bit more at my tournament, and I just wanted to make it easy for them, and want to see some great participation and competition in that division, in those divisions.
Yeah, 65 bucks for three divisions is a great deal.
Mm,
Something they don't have to worry about. And maybe even if they didn't consider competing in one of those three, stepping out of the comfort zone and trying
yeah,
forms or weapons or
yeah.
padded sword.
Padded sword's a lot of fun. I call that the fun division. It's just, it's good energy, and everybody that's competing in it, it's just a lot of fun, and I encourage all of my competitors to do it.
Yeah. What now? Has it always been a 2 day event, Forge
It
Championships?
has not. It's been
Okay.
off and on. 2 day. I've done it. I didn't do it last year 2 days, but I did it the year before 2 days, and then the first time it was one day. But this year we're doing Friday nights. Most of them are or actually all of them are sparring. Um, and then this might be a good time to just kind of also talk about the workshop
Mm-hmm.
right before all the events start. But we will be doing open rank, continuous, double elimination, and team sparring um, on Friday night. And then on Saturday, we will do the traditional point sparring. We'll also do the sword sparring and karate flag on Saturday. But one of the things I'm really excited about, because I love this guy, and he's just fun. He's done it for me before for my school, and a lot of times when you go to tournaments, they do kind of like seminars or clinics or workshops that are kind of specific to sparring or forms, which is great. I think it's great, and it's great for the competitors. Um, but I like the stunt workshop, and it's a lot of fun. And I think we have so many talented competitors that I think this is just a great experience for them to kind of take their skills not just in the competition arena, but also, man, what if you could do something on the big screen, right? Social media is fun. What if you could do some fun stuff like on your social platforms?
Mm-hmm.
Or heck, I mean, there's connections out there now that you could get some spots on TV or in movies as doing stunts or as a stunt double. So um, those are actually realistic pathways for people who are passionate about their martial arts and their training and um, their lifestyle. Martial arts is a lifestyle, so you may be a martial arts forever, and you can use it on the big screen.
For sure. And it just fun experiences. It gets to take you and meet new people. And I think and if people do want to, do their own private lesson beforehand, prepare for the event, they can, but this is just something that's unique. You get to maybe loosen up, get out of your comfort zone a little bit and just have some fun because the fun part is always just learning something new.
Absolutely. And Justin Ortiz is just an experienced stuntman in Hollywood, and he's done a lot of TV shows, like Cobra Kai, that's everybody's favorite. And he's worked on some Marvel movies, and he just told me about another one coming up. I don't know if I could say it or not, but I know everybody is going to be excited about it. Um, so having somebody that has good experience, kind of like in front of the camera, doing that kind of stuff, that just speaks to what you're going to be able to learn, from him.
Yeah, yeah, and maybe it's going to spark our next stunt man or stunt
That's
woman.
right.
You never know, and they'll go back and say, where'd you get your start? And it was at the Ford Championships, and I took this workshop,
Let's
right?
go. Yeah, he was at my tournament. They were at my
Exactly.
tournament.
Well, what's nice about this? So sessions, ProMac, all tournaments do sessions for ProMac events. Am I
So
seeing it on
yeah,
there?
we do time our sessions. I recommend for all of our competitors go off of the schedule Mad Action does send you like suggested start times. But go off of the schedule and arrive at the tournament at the start time. It doesn't eliminate your wait time, but it minimizes your wait time. So, back in the day, that's all tournaments were, is just a waiting game. When am I going? When am I going? When am I next? But if you come at your session time, we minimize your wait time and it provides a better experience. So, if you look at the schedule, you kind of see the ages and the ranks and when they're going. And then if you look at the bottom, you kind of see the order of what divisions are coming up. So that'll give you kind of a good idea. Once you get to your session, then you can kind of eyeball your Mad Action. That'll kind of give you a good estimate of like when you're about to go.
Okay.
So, but that does change because
Yeah.
it updates all the time as divisions wrap up and finish, and then the times update.
Great. Okay. Well, this is, first of all, I love your graphics. Do you do them all yourself, or do you have somebody who does it for you?
No. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. Yes. So I have Chrissy Boyer. She's fantastic. And she does the world for me because I'm not that talented at that kind of stuff. And I'm not a big social media guru. And so she handles all the posting. She handles a lot of the social media for me. And so just a shout out to her. Like, I mean, she's probably the biggest W for me. And so I absolutely love having her. And she's done 3 different versions of that flyer, and they all look great. So she does a great job.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely an asset to your team, because I was going through your social media before this to get some pictures, and I was like, wow, it's so polished. It has all the information, nice engagement, and I've seen many pages for tournaments, and this really looks awesome. So that speaks at all to also the tournament itself. It's going to be put together really nice.
Oh, you froze up. Did that mean I froze up?
Oh, no, I can hear you.
Okay,
I
good.
can hear you. You can hear me.
All right.
Okay, so that's good though. But all right, well, July 1st, people need to get those registrations in.
Yes, get them in as soon as you can. I know the holiday, 4th of July is coming up, but like put it on your priority list and sign up. If you got any questions, just hit us up on social media. We're on Facebook, and I believe we're on Instagram too. Also, you can shoot an email to info@northstarma.com. Also wanted to do one more shout out because those pictures that you do see, that comes from Miss Lindsay Little and her photography skills. She's amazing. And then we also have Mr. Stephen Pyle that's going to be there taking pictures that weekend also. And Dalton Media is going to be there shooting Forge championships. So I want to give him a shout out. Plus, he will do highlight reels for individual competitors. So please reach out to Dalton and just hit him up if you want a highlight reel. He does a fantastic job. Just look at some of the stuff he's done.
Dalton, what's his last name?
Midden.
Okay, Dalton Midden. So if someone wants to search him, that's cool. That's really cool. Okay. Well, thanks so much for coming on to the Power Chat series. I'm super excited about your 4th year, seeing all those happy faces and all the pictures, of course, afterwards. And I hope everything goes smoothly.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you. And thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you get those registrations in on Mad Action.
All right.